back. My
Good
name is
morning.
Patricia, and today I am going to be your host and facilitator and co-host actually for today's show. So welcome and thank you for joining us at Life Lessons Inc. So let's do a quick little introduction of our co-hosts. I'm going to get them to say hello and tell us something fun that they did this weekend. All right, I'm going to start off with Carly. Carly,
This weekend I went to church, stayed home. My mom and dad went for a party, so I stayed home with my brother. Yeah.
awesome. Thanks for joining us and working with us, Carly.
You're welcome.
All right, Aman, can you please wave and say hey to
Hi,
everybody?
hi,
Awesome. Did you have a good weekend, Aman?
yeah,
Yeah? Did you relax a little bit?
yeah, yeah.
Did you help around the house a bit?
Oh, yeah,
Kind of?
yeah,
Okay, I love the fact that you're using your buttons, Aman. Just try to stay back, okay, so that we can see your super cute face.
yeah.
Excellent. And then we have Stevie. Hi, Stevie.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
Good.
Yeah, did you celebrate your mom's birthday?
Yeah, a restaurant.
Ooh, which restaurant did you go to?
Italy.
Oh, yeah, how was it?
Good.
Yeah, did you have pasta or did you have something else?
Pasta.
Would you
I had
recommend,
pasta.
yeah, would you recommend us to go and try out Italy one day?
Yeah.
Okay, we will do that. So, let's get into the show. I've got a little lesson plan here that Caitlin put together for us. So thank you, Caitlin. Hope you feel better soon. And we are going to just have a quick little reminder to let you know that we are going to mute the participants just so that we can do all of the fun things that we have planned for the show. But we'll also unmute you here and there when we have time to be able to have that little bit of interaction. Okay? So we will definitely unmute you during the chat with us part and get around to each and every one of you so that you can share a little bit about how you're doing and what you're up to. And I think that's about it. Okay, so we're going to get into the show and let me do a quick little recap of what the show is going to be. So our co-host and I always have a meeting before the show starts, so they know what we're going to do, but you guys don't. Okay, so we're going to be first hanging out with Planty, our trusty plant here, and we're going to be talking about making the most of what we have in our lives. Then we're going to head into the kitchen. Today's nutrition day, my favorite day. And we're going to be making something called matcha, a hot matcha drink. Okay, so for those of you who have not heard about hot matcha, there is a recipe for hot chocolate in your calendar, which is something that most people have heard about. But we're going to do something a little bit of a twist, and we're going to be making a hot matcha drink. And we'll check and see, maybe Adam, our IT assistant, will volunteer to tell us what he thinks about it. Okay. We're also going to talk about healthy fats in dairy. So that will be exciting. We'll take a quick little break. And then for our mindfulness class today, we are going to be talking about tension. And then we're going to talk about releasing tension. Okay. Something that we all need to know about, learn about, and practice. Because sometimes life is a little bit tense. All right. How many people agree? Sometimes we have these little tense moments in our lives. Yes. Okay. Sometimes we're tense for happy reasons. Sometimes we're tense for not so happy reasons. Okay. But we're going to talk about that during our mindfulness. Then we'll take a quick break. And then finally what is it? Carly, chat with us. All right. Excellent. So we are all excited to have you join us, and welcome to the show. Are we ready? Okay, so let's start off with our Planty check-in. And we have Planty. Here is Planty. Okay, I have to say all of you guys have been doing a super great job looking after Planty. And we've had a little bit of a relationship with Planty now, haven't we? Right? Because we started our show, was it in October or November? Stevie, do you remember when we started our show?
November.
Sorry?
November.
November, okay. So November, December, January. So we've had Planty, a relationship with our trusty Planty for 3 months now. And we've seen Planty go through a bunch of different stages, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aman, when we first stopped Planty and he didn't have enough water, was Planty looking a little bit sad? Okay, yes, he was, or she. Okay, I'm not sure if Planty has a he or a she, but Planty was a bit on the sad side. Okay, but then we started looking after Planty, Carly, and what happened to Planty's leaves?
Yeah, he started growing a little bit after we water it.
Excellent. Okay, so Planty started growing a little bit. And now when we look at Planty right now, some of his leaves, Stevie, are bright and perky, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of his leaves, Stevie,
Yeah.
are a little bit what?
The
Droopy?
rupee, yeah.
Droopy. Okay, see these little ones here? They look a little bit droopy, right? But some of them are, most of them are
Hey.
kind of perky, all right? That's kind of the way that our lives are a little bit sometimes, right? Sometimes our lives are a little bit perky, or parts of our lives are perky. Sometimes parts of our lives are a little bit droopy. Okay? But what are things that we do? How do we look after Planty, first of all, Aman? What's this?
We have to water it.
Water.
Thanks, Carly, for helping Aman out. Aman, what's this? Can you say water?
Water.
Perfect. I love it. Okay. And usually Caitlin actually squirts water on Planty, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's squirt a little bit of water. Okay, and give Planty a little bit of water on Planty's leaves. All right. And you know what? Let's talk about those droopy and those perky parts of our lives. What's one perky part of your life right now, Stevie?
Doing things by myself.
Excellent. Okay. Aman, do you like being more independent right now around the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Carly, what's a perky thing in your life right now happening?
I'm helping in the kitchen and do I have to do my walking, so I do my walking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're exercising and you're helping around as well. Perfect. What about a droopy part of your life right now? Carly, what's a part of your life right now that you're like, oh, I'm just so not fond of this?
Yeah.
I have to help vacuum or help sweep, make sure this kitchen is swept properly.
Yeah, do you like doing that housework? What's something you don't like, Carly?
I like to help basically.
You like to help, but what's something you don't like? Do you like the cold outside?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No cold.
No cold, no cold. Okay, so that's a kind of a little droopy part of your life right now, right? Stevie, what about you? What's a little droopy part of your life right now?
Part of my life right now is washing the dishes and setting up the table for breakfast.
Okay, so those are things that you do, but you're kind of like, oh, I wish I didn't have to do this all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Aman, what about you? What's something that's a little bit droopy in your life right now?
Ball, but not ball.
Okay, so you can't play ball outside, right? There's snow outside, at least in Canada where we are filming our show. There is snow, there is ice. Not the best spot for being able to be out playing ball. So those are kind of droopy parts, things that we're kind of a little bit disappointed, or things that don't make us feel our best, right? What about let's ask one of our participants. Adam, could you please help me out and ask, and what are our participants saying?
Yeah, but I didn't say anything in that chat. Just, wishing you a happy birthday, I guess.
Aw, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your wishes. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to ask, actually, Kayla, what's something that is a happy, perky part of your life right now?
Abadi. Yeah.
I don't know.
What makes you feel happy right now?
See all you people.
Amazing. So seeing all of us, thank you. I agree. I feel that same way too. It is a perky part of my life. I'm going to ask Stevie, could you please ask Ian ask Adrian what's a droopy part of his life right now?
Adrian, what's a droopy part of your life right now, Adrian?
Like moving.
Okay, so you're feeling a bit anxious about moving.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys started packing yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We took some stuff to the storage last week.
Okay. All right. So it feels a little bit emotional probably for you, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what? That's a fair comment, Ian, and that is also a very
Adrian,
fair comment,
Ian.
Kayla. Okay. But you know what? One of the things that we have to remember, and something that Planty teaches us, when we look at Planty right now, does Planty look overall healthy, Stevie?
Yes.
Okay. Carly, does Planty look overall droopy? More
Yeah.
droopy or more healthy?
I think he looks healthy.
Yeah, but there are a few little droopy spots, right, Aman?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things that we want to remember when we look at Planty, when we look at our own lives, is that, you know what? We have to find ways to love the life that we are in. Okay, so we have to accept the fact that all parts of our life, like Planty's trees, are not going to be all perky. Every part of our life is not going to be all perky, right? There are going to be droopy parts of our life too, but what do we need to do when we have to do those droopy parts in our lives, like going outside in the cold or having to wash dishes? What do we have to remember to think of when we do those things? Stevie, what do you have to remember when you're putting away the dishes?
It's a life skill.
It is a life skill. Excellent. Okay. So you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I'm not super fond of this, but I need to know it because I want to be more independent in my life, and this is going to help me get there. Right?
Yeah.
So Carly, what about you? You mentioned that you're not so fond. One of the droopy parts of your life right now is the freezing cold outside. So what do you remind yourself when you go outside into the freezing cold? Yeah. What do you wear?
I have to wear a hat, neck warmer, and gloves, and boots, and snow pants, especially if I go to church. Whoever, mainly with my mom, will go to church. I have to make sure I wear everything so I don't get sick or anything.
Excellent. Okay, so what you're doing is you're trying to help your body protect itself from the cold so that you don't feel so cold, and so you're able to do the things that you love to do, which is going to church and going out. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And Aman, what about you? Do you sometimes watch basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. So you can watch basketball on the TV until the weather gets warm enough for you to be able to go outside and actually play basketball, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to sign off for now. Have a quick break, and then we're going to get back with nutrition. All right?
Okay. All right.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
In a bit.
Bow.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, welcome back. My name is Patricia. We are here with Carly. Can you wave, Carly?
Morning, everyone.
We are here with Stevie. Wave, Stevie.
You know.
And we are here with Aman. Wave, Aman.
Mama, hi.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we are here for the nutrition part of our show. And I've got some cool things here. I'm going to adjust my iPad a little bit. We have some little cheat sheets ready. And we're going to be talking about healthy fats in dairy today. And we're going to make a special matcha hot drink. Okay, that's an alternative to hot chocolate. Put your hands up if you like hot chocolate.
I like hot chocolate.
Excellent. Put up your hands if you like hot chocolate with marshmallows.
Yeah.
Marshmallows, yes. Put up your hands if you like hot chocolate with whipping cream. Okay, all those good, yummy things, right? Well, we're going to be doing something called matcha, a hot matcha drink that you can still do the same things with, but it's got like a different flavor, and I'd like to think it's a little bit healthier. All right, so before we get into that, we are going to talk a little bit about dairy and not dairy, non-dairy. Does anybody know what dairy means? What's an example of a food that is a dairy food? Stevie, what do you have with your cereal?
I have dairy cereal.
What do you have? If you have cereal, what do you?
I have Cheerios.
Cheerios. What do you put in your Cheerios?
Milk.
Excellent. Carly, you make in the at Christmas time.
Yeah.
You actually sent me, and I tried some of your very delicious cookies that were shaped in like straws. What did you put in those straw cookies?
I put
Carly?
cheese.
Cheese. Is cheese
straw.
dairy?
Yes.
Okay. Aman, when your grandma and grandpa have tea, okay, what do they put when they are having tea? Do they put milk? Do they put cream? Or do they put condensed milk?
No,
Can you say milk?
duh.
Milk, okay? Milk, excellent, okay? Actually, chai tea is a very famous tea that Punjabis, actually a lot of Indians make different versions of it, but
Yeah.
a lot of Punjabis make delicious chai tea. So if you ever have a chance to try out chai tea, that is a delicious opportunity to have a nice, hot, flavorful drink. Okay, but all of those things are examples of dairy, and dairy is anything that is made out of usually cow, sheep, goat, milk. Okay, so it
Yeah.
comes from an animal. It's the milk that an animal produces to help feed its young ones, but we also drink it. Okay, and dairy has a lot of healthy fats in it. Okay, what's a healthy fat?
Yeah.
Carly, do you know what a healthy fat is?
It's like a bit of fruits or vegetables you eat. Yes.
Yeah, you can find it. It's something that occurs naturally, absolutely. Okay, but a healthy fat that's in dairy usually gives us some vitamins that help our bones and our teeth to be strong. Okay, so touch your head right now. Okay, and gently knock it. Is it hard or is it soft, Stevie?
It's hard.
Excellent. Aman, is it hard or soft?
I'm sorry. I kicked it out.
It's kind of hard, right? Our heads are strong, right? Those bones in our skull need to be strong to protect our brain, because our brain is like a big bowl of spaghetti, right? We don't want to injure our brain because it helps us to think. So we need to make sure that our skull bones are strong, and that comes from eating and drinking dairy foods. All right. What about our elbows? Can you touch your elbows? Okay, and knock them. Do they feel kind of nice and hard, Stevie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that means you've got strong elbows. That means you're eating and drinking dairy foods. Okay. What about Aman? Can you please wiggle your fingers? Okay. Wiggling your fingers helps you play ball, right? We want to make sure that our finger bones are really healthy. And when you have dairy in your diet, when you try to have milk, cheese, yogurt, okay, Greek yogurt, that is going to help your bones become stronger, and it's going to make your whole body from your head to your toes powerful. Okay, so I want all of you guys right now to sit down, stand up, or lie down. Okay, and I want you to move your shoulders a little bit. Okay, I want you to put your hands on your hips. Okay, and I want you to look up like a superhero. You look up like a superhero. Okay, and I want you to feel strong. Feel strong and be confident that you are really amazing. Okay, and that's what having healthy bones does. Healthy bones helps us to feel strong. And one delicious way that we can increase our dairy in our day is by having nice warm drinks. Okay, Kayla, what's one of the drinks that you like to have that's nice and warm?
Sometimes hot chocolate.
Excellent. Okay, put it in the chat as well. Okay, Haley, I want you to put it in the chat. What's your favorite warm drink to have? All right. Ian, what about you? What's your favorite warm drink? Hey, Ian, what's your favorite warm drink?
Hot chocolate with ice cream and butterscotch.
I have never heard of that, but it sounds outstandingly delicious. It sort of sounds a little bit outstandingly not the healthiest either. Okay, that's one of those drinks that once in a while you just sit, you enjoy, and you're like, I'm going to milk this moment for all that I can. So thank you for sharing that suggestion though. I'm going to definitely think about that. Okay, so let's try and make a little bit of a healthier warm drink. Okay, and we have a few things going on just for the sake of being fast and being able to do our recipe in a timely manner and in a safe manner. I've got a few things in these thermoses. Okay, and thermoses are great for keeping things hot. So even if you're going out for a walk or something like that and you want to bring a nice warm drink with you, thermoses, amazing. So I have one thermos with milk in it, hot milk. I've got one thermos with hot water in it. I have a little bit of vanilla for flavoring. I have a little bit of honey for sweetening. And I have a little bit of this matcha green tea latte mix. Okay, and we are going to, I have a beautiful little cup here to put our drink in once it's done for Adam to try out. And I have a little whisk over here, which has these funny little wires that is going to help us dissolve and mix everything together. And I have a mixing bowl here to help us out with that. Okay, so let's get this party started. And you know what I'm kind of forgetting? I'm kind of forgetting that we don't have a spoon in order to be able to put some of this stuff in. So let's try and make sure that we kind of live on the wild side, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of this matcha, which is a powder. And what color is this powder? Stevie, what color is it?
Green.
Green. Have any of you guys had a green drink before? Kind of, maybe. Okay, so it's made with, and matcha is kind of a Japanese drink that is made with leaves. You can have green tea. Put your hands up if you've heard of green tea.
I heard of it. Yep.
Okay, so green tea actually is matcha, is a form of matcha, a pure form of matcha. And when you have green tea, it actually helps you with your heart and your blood pressure. Okay, which is your blood pressure is the amount of force that your blood is going through your body. Okay, so when you have green tea or something with matcha in it, it helps with your blood pressure. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of our matcha powder in there. We are going to put a little bit of vanilla. Has anybody ever tasted vanilla?
Oh, no.
Okay, I used to smell vanilla and it smells delicious. Have you tried it before, Stevie?
Yes.
How does it taste? Good or not so great?
Good.
Good. Okay. I don't know. Try vanilla out the next time by itself. There's not too much of a flavor in it, but somehow it makes your food delicious. Okay, so I'm going to put a nice healthy squirt of vanilla in there. Then we have our honey, which is crystallized. And because I don't have a spoon, and because we're really trying with our show to sort of use what we have, I'm going to use the back of our whisk, okay, and scoop out a little bit of honey. Okay, a little bit weird, but you know what? It gets the job done. So I'm going to put our whisk that way. I'm going to put our honey back on. I'm going to get our hot water. Okay, make sure that you get your parents to help you out with this. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of hot water in here because what that hot water is going to do is it's going to help dissolve our mixture here. So our honey is melting with the hot water. Our vanilla is getting incorporated. Our matcha powder is getting mixed up with everything. Our idea is that we don't want any lumps or bumps. Okay, I'm going to actually do a quick little switch. Okay, and use our whisk to help us get that in. Okay, and we want to kind of make sure that there are no lumps in it. Actually, for those of you that ever have made matcha before, there's like this special little tiny broom that the Japanese use with lots and lots and lots of bristles, and it helps whip up the matcha into like a nice frothy deliciousness. Okay, so you may know that you've seen that before. Okay, so we've got everything in here. Now it's time to add some what? What are we going to add? We're going to add a little bit of, what's this stuff here? The dairy.
Wow.
What dairy are we using?
We're using milk.
Okay, we are using milk. Okay, and actually I'm going to put all of our milk in here. All right. And okay, and because I've heated up the milk, because I've heated up the hot water, okay, everything is going to really, really do a nice little mix here, okay, which is amazing. Okay, Okay, let's count. Can you count up to 10?
Hey.
Everybody,
One.
let's count. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Hey.
11, 10.
Okay. All right. I think we're mixed as much as we can. I'm going to get a beautiful clear glass so that you guys can see what it looks like. Okay. If this was hot chocolate, what color would our milk be? Stevie, what color would it be?
Green.
Green, yeah.
If we were making hot chocolate, though, what color would this
It would be brown.
Brown. Excellent. Okay, Aman, would this be brown if we were having hot chocolate? Okay. You're right. Okay, it would be brown. So we have our drink here. We're going to get Adam to taste it out and tell us what he thinks, and have a great 5-minute break. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. Let's get started. Let's turn on our timer so that I can stay on track, which kind of doesn't happen sometimes. But we're going to talk a little bit about tension, okay? And we're going to talk a little bit about letting go of tension, which is something that sometimes I find kind of hard to do, okay? And sometimes I need some tools to help me feel a little bit more relaxed and able to enjoy my day. All right, so let's start off with, what is tension? Okay, what does tension mean for you, Stevie? When you feel tense, what does it mean?
It means I need a break.
Okay, that's when you feel like you need a break. Awesome. Okay. Carly, what is tension to you?
It means you need to relax and sit down and relax when you are tired or something.
Okay, so tension is when you are feeling tired. Okay, your energy is feeling very draining. Okay, Aman, what about you? What happens to you when you feel tension? What is tension to you?
The ball.
Okay. Is tension for you maybe not knowing what's going on?
Well, yes.
Yeah, okay. So sometimes we feel tense when we don't know what's going on. So not knowing. Okay. Adam, could you please call on one of our participants to tell us what tension means to them?
Sure. So, let's see. Sorry, just trying to. Greg, what do you think tension is?
Tension is being very, worried and anxious. Like you don't know what's gonna happen next. You don't know what tomorrow or the future brings.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Greg. That was actually a very good answer, everybody. All right, so that's what tension is. Okay, but when do we feel tense? Okay, I know Greg just said, what about tomorrow? Okay, when we don't know what tomorrow brings, what's going to happen tomorrow? Okay. What makes you tense, Stevie?
When people are talking too much.
Okay. Too much noise. Okay, perfect. Aman, what about you? What makes you tense, Aman? Do different people make you tense when you meet new people?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so new peeps. Okay, it's always hard to meet somebody that you're not familiar with, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And Carly, what about you? What makes you feel
When if I'm relaxing or I do something, then I need to take a break.
so when you're tired, do you feel tense?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I always take breaks in between.
Okay, that's a great solution, Carly. So hold that thought. Okay, but I'm going to put down tired. Okay,
Yeah.
tired. I'm going to say, you know what? I feel tense. And I don't know if there are some people out there that have, put up your hands if you've got people that you love. Hands up if you have people that you love. Okay. If I could, I'd put my feet up too. I have a lot of people that I love. All right. But I feel tense when I'm worried about people that I love who are not feeling well or who may be going through a hard time in their lives. Those are things that make me feel tense as a person. And I think I feel tense because, you know what? We can't control these things, right? I can't control those things. We can't control what's happening tomorrow or if
What's
there's
happening
too
on our
much
planet?
noise. Pardon?
What's happening on our planet?
What's happening on our planet? Absolutely. Okay, those are things that we can't control, but it makes us feel a little bit tense and anxious because we can't do anything about it, right?
Yeah.
So let's take your finger like this, okay? Your finger that you scratch with, and I want you to scratch your arm. Does it feel good?
Yeah.
Oh, feels so good, right? Okay, so that's something that we can control. When we have an itch, we can take our hand and we can just like itch it. It feels good. We're back to normal, right?
Yes.
Okay, now try and scratch the very middle of your back. Can you reach? Can you reach? Not really, right?
Not really.
Okay, so it still could be itchy, but we can't really reach it. And that's when we can't control. We can't control how far we can reach. So it makes us feel a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, and that's kind of like what I think of when I think about tension. That when you can't control something, but it still kind of bugs you, okay, your body feels tense, right? So let's practice a little bit what our body feels like when it's tense. Okay, so I want you to take your hands and squeeze them. I want you to close your eyes and squeeze them. I'm going to look very funny now, but I want you to squeeze your face into like all your muscles are tense and tight. Okay, you're going to try that again.
Yeah.
Okay, squeeze your hands. Squeeze your eyes. Get ready to squeeze your face for 3 seconds, and then we're going to release. Ready?
Yeah.
Squeeze.
Release.
Okay. Okay, so we felt, how many people felt tense when everything was squeezed really tight? Put up your hands if you felt tense. Okay, so that's when our muscles are feeling tense. All right. Put up your hands if you felt more relaxed once you relaxed your muscles. Kayla, did you feel more relaxed when you relaxed your muscles?
Yes.
Excellent. What about you, Haley? Can you put it in the chat? How did your muscles feel when you relaxed? Did it feel good or did it feel what's going on? Okay. Adam, let us know when Haley has put in her answer. Okay.
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, yeah, she already did. Says it feels good.
Excellent. Okay, so that's what we want to do throughout our lives, especially how we were talking about loving the life that we're living. Okay, we have to learn different coping strategies to help our mind and help our bodies when they're tense. So something that may happen to your head is put up your hands if you get a headache once in a while.
I don't get headache.
Okay, some of you may get headaches once in a while. Okay, and sometimes they even call it tension headaches. Okay, and tension headaches is when your brain is bing, 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 bing. Okay, thinking about a million things.
Yes. Yeah, baby.
Right, Aman. Okay,
Oh,
and excellent. Okay, but your brain doesn't know what to do with them, so it just keeps thinking, and then your muscles in your brain get tighter and tighter, and you get a headache. And your brain's like, "Hey, buddy, you're thinking too much. You need to relax a bit." Okay, and when you have a headache, put up your hands if it feels better when you relax. Okay, it does feel better when you relax when you get a headache, or sometimes actually I put an ice pack, all right, on my head. And when I have a headache, and apparently what it does is because your brain is getting a lot of blood to it, which is making it kind of ache a bit, when you put an ice pack on your brain, all right, that's covered, it helps the little tubes in your brain to kind of constrict and to relax, so the blood flow is a lot better. Okay, that's just a little tip. All right, so how can we release tension? Okay, what are some strategies? Let's pool our resources. If you can, put it in the chat. Okay, what do you do that you find helps you to release tension? Okay, Aman, I'm going to ask you, what do you do that helps you release tension?
Huh?
When you are feeling, what do you do? Do you go into your room and relax?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or do you like giving a big hug to your family members?
Oh, yeah.
Hug?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So we can release it by giving a hug or asking for a hug. Okay, that's actually called deep pressure. Apparently that helps a lot. Carly, what do you do to release tension?
I take a break and drink some water if I'm
Hydrate.
hydrated.
Okay, actually that is a fabulous suggestion, Carly. Okay, getting water into your system helps regulate your temperature, and it gives you a moment to just sip and pull yourself together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Stevie, what about you? What do you find effective to help release tension?
Going for walks every day.
Oh, okay. Do you go for a walk every day, Stevie?
Yes.
Okay. And do you like walking on sidewalks, or do you like walking in nature?
I like walking in nature.
No.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I feel like studies have shown that walking outside in nature makes a big difference, okay, versus being on the side of the road. Obviously, you want to be safe, okay, and if you're going walking in nature, you want to be with a person that you guys can kind of watch out for each other, but that makes a big difference, okay? Adam, is there anybody in our chat that has given us some suggestions?
Yeah, Crystal says to take deep breaths, and Haley says yoga.
Okay, so yoga. And sorry, who was it that said the deep breaths?
Crystal.
Oh, Crystal. Okay, thank you, Crystal. Oh, I put Crystal's name there. All right, deep breaths. Okay, so those are all strategies too. And how many people have ever gotten one of these little doodads? Okay, this is a little police officer, but it's kind of like a little squishy thing. Have any of you guys ever received one of the squishy balls? Sometimes people give them as gifts. Sometimes you get them like when you go for a conference or a show or something. Hands up if you've got a squishy thing. You have one, Stevie? Excellent. Okay, so these squishy things, they could be balls, they could be little people, okay, they could be cartoon characters. They are called stress balls. And stress balls are for us to hold in our hands and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze,
Oh,
and then release.
yeah.
Okay, so if you have something soft, you can even use actually a sock ball. Okay, that's
Yeah.
something that everybody hopefully has handy. All right, something soft that you're not going to really like injure yourself. And the whole idea is to hold on to it, squeeze as hard as you can. And then release. Okay, are we ready to try this out a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to either find something that is squishable. I want you to try and find a comfortable spot. I want you to, get ready to just have a little bit of a break in your busy day today. Okay, are we ready? We're ready. All right. So I'm going to count up to 3. I want you to squeeze, 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 and then we're going to release. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Release.
Yeah.
Okay? We're going to start getting ready for chat with us in a minute. Okay, but what I do want you to do is to think about that the next time that you're feeling tense. All right?
All right.
See you in a few minutes.
See you in a few minutes.
Bye.
Didi.
Bye.
Welcome back. Okay, we have our guest taste tester with us. All of you have seen Adam as our IT assistant in the background and running the chat. Okay, but he is also our guest taste tester. And actually, he came out to Harvey's last week with us and did some taste testing at Harvey's for our Harvey's contest. All right, so thank you, Adam.
Yeah, no problem.
And Adam, you're going to try this matcha. Have you had hot chocolate before, Adam?
I have.
And what do you think about hot chocolate?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah? Would you say that's one of your favorite drinks, or it's kind of up there but not your favorite?
Yeah, more the latter option.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I know you're a coffee drinker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Let's try. Thank you for trying our matcha drink. So Adam, go ahead and try it and tell us what you think it tastes. Let's take a sip.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, what does it taste like?
Kind of vanilla with a hint of green tea, if I had to guess.
Oh, okay. So vanilla with a hint of green tea. Is it creamy?
Yeah, I'd say it's creamy.
Okay. Is it bitter? I know green tea sometimes gets a little bit of a bitter tinge to it. Or is it more like a sweet, grassy green tea kind of thing?
I say it's more of a both, if I had to say.
Okay. Excellent. Would you recommend our participants to maybe try this out?
Yeah, I certainly say it's worth a try.
Okay. I know that actually a lot of cafes do have alternatives for hot chocolate, and they do have these matcha lattes, they're called. So if you do want a healthy, caffeine-free, because believe it or not, chocolate has caffeine in it, the matcha latte is something to maybe give it a whirl, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so Adam, do you want to take your latte with you and head back to your spot for the chat with us?
Yeah.
And we'll get started on our chat with us here.
Hey, sounds good. Thanks for having me on, Patricia.
Oh, no worries. Thanks, Adam.
No problem.
Didi.
Okay, we readjusted quickly. Thank you for that quick little changeover and allowing us to do that. One of Adam's jobs actually as an IT assistant, just in case any of you guys are ever interested, is he does things like he monitors the chat, and then he also writes down a list of all of our participants so that Caitlin or myself, when I'm doing the show, we know who to call on. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, Carly, to please ask Adrian what his favorite part of the show was.
Adrian, what was your favorite part today and what did you learn?
I don't like green tea that much.
Okay, did you try it out?
Nah, I don't know. Once I
Okay.
did, I think, at over here, I think with Tony once. Starbucks, but didn't like it.
Okay. Okay. That's fair, eh, Carly?
That's
You think that's a fair comment?
That's okay.
Oh,
That's
this
okay.
Friday, I'm
Okay.
going to do Tim Hortons for Special Olympics.
Oh, nice.
Ian
And what are
me
you
are
going to
both doing
order
it.
at Tim Hortons?
Donuts.
Delicious.
The
Delicious.
donuts, you get
Enjoy.
to buy them. We have to sell them to you guys.
Okay, well, thank you for letting us know about that, Adrian. Okay, I'm going to ask Aman. Aman, can you please go like this and give Balaji a turn? Point, Aman, point. Good. Balaji, how are you doing? How are you, Balaji? Are you feeling relaxed after that tension-filled episode? Fingers up. Smile. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Balaji. You want to say anything?
Okay.
All right. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Stevie, can you please talk to Sierra and ask Sierra how she's doing?
Sierra, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Did you like today's show?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it was
Good.
fun.
Excellent. Do you want to share anything with us, Sierra?
No.
No? Do you like hot chocolate?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Carly, could you please ask Haley to write in the chat what is her favorite dairy food?
Can you write something on the chat?
And you're calling for Haley, Carly.
Oh, Haley. Haley, can you write something in the chat, please?
Yeah, and you're going to ask Haley, what is your favorite dairy food?
What is your favorite daily food? Haley?
Excellent. Okay, so we'll wait for Adam when he comes and to let us know, Haley, what your favorite dairy food is. Excellent. I'm going to ask, sorry?
Yeah, no, I'm here. Haley says it's milk.
Milk. Excellent. Okay. We're going to ask Stevie, can you please call on Kayla? And ask Kayla what she's going to do after the show.
Kayla, what are you going to do after the show?
Chill. Chill with my mom.
Nice. And what do you do to chill with your mom, Kayla?
Watch TV with her.
Excellent. Is there a show that you would recommend?
No.
Chill. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you, Kayla. You've got a great smile. Look at that smile. Aman, could you please ask Nalani?
Daddy.
Good, Nalani. What's one thing you're going to do that's new? Are you going to, after listening to the show? there anything that you learned? You can put it in the chat if you'd like. Okay, and I'm going to ask, Stevie, could you ask Juan how he's doing?
Juan, how are you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go to the show?
Miguel, sorry.
Miguel, what are you doing after the? What are you going to do after the show?
Taking a shower.
Excellent, excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. That's a nice way to actually release tension too, is to just get under the shower and just clean your body and scrub it. Yes, Miguel?
Oh, I see Sierra
Uh-huh.
from school.
Ah, very nice. Nice when you see old friends, eh?
Is that Sierra?
I think it is. It is. Are you going to wave, Sierra? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And I'm going to ask Carly, can you ask Greg how he's doing?
Greg, how are you doing today? Do you have any questions for us about the show?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I really like the show.
Do you ever feel tense, Greg?
Not really.
No, you're a pretty chill guy.
Right.
Good for you. Good for you. And our last person we have is Aman, could you please ask Isaac how he's doing?
Isaac,
how are you doing?
How are you, Isaac?
I am still doing good. Are you?
Good, good, good. Are you getting excited for your birthday, Isaac?
Yep.
Excellent, excellent. It's on Valentine's Day. I remember you mentioning at our last show. Wonderful. We'll look forward to wishing you, Isaac.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And our last person is Haley. Haley, do you have anything to say to wrap up our show today? Adam, has Haley put anything in the chat?
Nope, doesn't seem like it.
No. Okay.
Oh, never mind. She just posted something. She says she likes nutrition.
Ah. Well, I like you, Haley, and I like each and every one of you guys. Thank you for joining our show. Thank you, Isaac.
No, she says she likes the nutrition.
Oh.
Yeah, nutrition. My bad.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying, Adam. We all like nutrition as well. But you know what? It's also good to move our bodies too. So I'm going to ask Stevie, Carly, Aman, can you please wave to everybody?
Bye, everyone. We'll see you on Thursday.
Sorry, give me a second. Give me a second. I just have a little announcement.
Okay.
Just saying, Noah, we loved your matcha whisk. We're so excited to see that in action. But for Patricia, it is her birthday today. And so we would like to sing a little song called Happy Birthday.
Aww.
And if everyone can unmute their mics.
Miss Digby, can you hear me?
I can.
Digby.
Ask her to play Amazing Grace.
Grace.
Oh,
Hi, Patricia. I'm here too. It's Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Patricia. Yes, Noah.
I'm here.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I have a book my mom makes.
Guys, we want to sing Patricia happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Patricia.
So let's sing her, okay?
Okay.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Okay, ready?
3,
3,
1,
2, happy birthday.
Patricia.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
My birthday's after
Aw.
Valentine's Day too.
Thank you, everybody.
My birthday's after Valentine's
And
Day.
we just wanted to thank you so much for being such an awesome person and also creating this awesome program for everyone here. You do such an amazing job for all of us, so we really appreciate it. And I wish I could be there today too. And also, Stevie had a surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna actually screen share and show that before the end of the show.
All right.
Is that Stevie?
Oh, Stevie.
Hey, Stevie. Here's the color that thing.
Oh, it is Stevie.
Digby, we love you. Enjoy your day.
Aw.
Oh,
Thank you, Stevie, and thank you each and every one of you guys. We love doing what we do with and for all of you. So thank you so much for making my day really, really special.
Who's that, Miss Digby?
Of course.
Yeah.
And just personally
Oh, sorry, are you going to sing, Stevie?
I remember all my life. Rain down as cold as ice. Shadow of a man, a face through a window, crying in the night. The night goes into morning, just another day. Happy people pass my way. Looking in their eyes, I see a memory. I never realized how happy you made me, oh man. Well, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. Well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy.
Wow. Before I split, my turn.
I'm standing on the edge of time. Walked away when love was mine. Caught up in a world of uphill climbing. The tears are in my eyes, and nothing is rhyming, oh Mandy. Well, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. Well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy.
Oh man, 41 too.
Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow.
Hey, no, yeah. I think he died.
Good.
I think.
He died, folks?
Hold on, let me check.
Yesterday's a dream. I face the morning, crying on a breeze. The pain is calling, oh Mandy. Well, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. Well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. Happy birthday, Miss Digby.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, guys. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much.
Let's go, Raptors!